Okay, I've got the microphone on, and let's see what we got happening here. Welcome everyone, and I do believe I am on. Hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear, and you are able to see what is on the screen. And of course it's not a volcano today. And welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board anyway. Good to see all of you, and welcome to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, Paulzilla, and C&D Boy. Welcome and glad to have you all here, and happy that you guys can help out. Super of that. So everyone in the chat, please kindly respect them, and don't do anything bad. They know how. They've got clubs and they know how to use them. I mean, if we have to get to a higher level, we have a secret weapon, and we will reveal that in a little while. Anyway, the reason you're seeing Iceland's capital city of Reykjavik on the screen is because MBL has turned off their cameras at Ragnar, and I don't know if that's a permanent thing or if it's a temporary thing, or if it might be kind of jumping the gun. And we will discuss that shortly, because of what's going on both the seismic tremor or harmonic tremor chart, as well as the seismographs indicating some pretty wild stuff. It's very windy in Iceland, yes, Alan Coker, and that wind, of course, is going to affect things to a degree, but a buried seismometer is not really subject to the wind too much. But anyway, we will have a look at that, and you guys can surmise as you desire, and we will try to figure out what is going on. So let's see. Looking Simone brought up Grindavik's weather. 42 mile per hour winds, or 68 kilometers per hour. So yeah, there is no doubt that it is very windy there, and we will take a look at that as well, and bear that in mind. So that's interesting though. You know, the seismic sensors, if they are indeed affected by the wind, that makes me wonder what's going on. But it is quite windy there. So before we get into saying hi and welcome to everyone else here, I just want to throw in some sad news that we heard from Iceland. And there were 3 tourists and a pilot that had perished on Thursday during their flight. Not exactly sure where it was in Iceland that the incident happened, but it is always sad to lose people. So no matter who it is, you know, with sympathies go out to the loved ones of those people, as well as the family of all of them, the pilot. And it's always a hard thing, you know, when you hear of people passing away like that, usually way before their time. So that is one of those things. Anyway, getting on to happier things, let's, you know, we send our blessings to those, and we carry on with what we need to hear. So welcome to everyone who is in the chat already. We do have an interesting show lined up, although we don't have as much bacon happening as we would like to. You think Guten Tag mentioned it, but you don't remember where. Okay, no problem, Al. And Alan Coker, thanks. All good. So first person in today was Tiffany Johnson. So Tiffany gets the cookies. And now that we've got that out of the way, I'm going to say hello to all of you wonderful people here. Going to start out with One Fish and Ibito. Welcome back, you guys. Sage Pup, welcome, as well as Grandma B. And Tiffany Johnson says, I'm on Dr. Fox chat now. Okay, yeah, so you're in both places, the home channel and the stream, Volcano stream here. So cool, Tiffany, and you got the cookies. Anyway, DJ Puff also made it in, Kevin Haynes, Sharon Roland, did I say One Fish already? I think so. Kate is here, Oz came back as well, welcome. Aloha to Don Arnold, Ron Foster also here, CVET69 made it back, Alan Coker in as well, going up some more to see who else, Billy Bob Joe made it back in, and seeing Linda Schoof is here, Henry Nelson, welcome, Tetra made it back in also, good to see you. And going up a little bit more, see Colin Deadman is also here, and going up more, DJ we got Lucas Snow also made it in, and too bad you didn't get the cookies today, Lucas. Ron Foster, I think I might have said that already. Dodger, welcome back, glad to have you on board. Kim Rowdenbush, single tire for a big ring is roughly, big rig is roughly $10,000. Holy Batman! You don't want to change all 18 at once, I think. That's pretty expensive. Let's see. Lookin' Simone is also here, as well as going up some more here to try to see who. Did I say Craig Thor? Maybe not, but welcome, Greg Thor. And we got One Fish, we got Ron. Let's see, going up some more here to see who else I might have missed. Sherry Fisher back in the house. Welcome, Sherry. Did I say Grandma B? I think so. Eva Rass also made it in. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. And going up some more to see who else I missed. And we got Henry. Boy, there's lots of people chatting here. It's really good though. I like that. It makes it a very nice atmosphere to have a little bit of fun in the channel. David Brewer is back as well. Welcome, David. And yeah, too bad they didn't launch. Too bad they didn't light the candle. Hopefully tomorrow we'll see something come out of there. But thanks for the efforts of setting up anyway, David. And a little disappointing, I know, but always, you know, if you don't have it ready to go, you never know what's going to happen. Anyway, let's see, who else did pop in here? We got Kim, we got Dodger, we got all the other good people here, just scrolling up as quick as I can. And let's see, all reruns up top here. All the same names. Okay, as far as I can go at the top, I'll probably see a whole bunch of new ones at the bottom. Reform BBC and Cananascus Country, welcome. And let's see, who else snuck in there? Tropic Pos, welcome. OFU Lux from Luxembourg, welcome, glad to see you. And what is it? Debbie Brandy, your dreams coach. Okay, welcome, glad to have you back on board. Aaron Horton also made it in. Welcome, Aaron. Michael Olson popped in. 2 pineapples also here. And aloha, and thank you for that little present there today. And we will show you guys what Kilauea looks like from a different angle today. And compliments of 2 pineapples. So that will be neat and cool. Let's see, Clark Hall also made it in. Did I say Sharon Rowland earlier? I don't know. Aurelio Perez also here. Mars 2028. Welcome, you guys. Sarah Miles, welcome. And I think we're good with names for right now. Anyhow, I just want to bring this to the attention of one particular person, and I hope you are paying attention. Kim Raudenbush, you remember yesterday there was this. While your antics today deemed it necessary to turn this pleasant looking little camel pig into something, and this is compliments of someone who just entered, and here we go. This is what happens when you mess around. It's the Rambo pig comes to get you. Thanks, Trev. That's awesome, and love it. So Rambo Piggy comes out of the crater. That is absolutely cool. Yeah, run for your lives, run for your lives. Mona Alfano and Robert Dowdy, welcome. Colin Denman, what? I can't see anything on the screen. Oh, well, I don't know why you can't see anything on the screen. It looks pretty good here. All right. I hope everybody is seeing this. You guys are seeing this? Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, we'll put Rambo Piggy back, and I didn't see Piggy, so that must be her dressed up. Okay, yeah, the Camel Piggy coming out of the crater, and wow. Okay, on that note, we'll leave it there, and that's what happens when people have too much time on their hands. And thank you kindly. It's wonderful. Yep, I would say you better run if you haven't already. Anyway, we're gonna go around and take a look at some of the volcanoes. Like I said, we're gonna look at Iceland first. Since we lost the feed of Ragnar, we want to put a little bit of other stuff in, just to take a look and see what the seismic activity is doing at Fragar del Fjall. And this is what the chart is looking like today, and as far as I can see, it has just gone wacko. Now, people have reported and said, yeah, it's very, very windy, and I do agree. I'm not arguing that fact, but harmonic tremors or the seismographs used for this are typically buried. The day I fell off the volcano, 11, wow, Irish monk, that's very kind of you. Irish monk, and that was in 1131. You didn't break an ankle that time, did you? Just curious. And thank you kindly for that wonderful super chat. Does help out and promotes things. So thank you kindly. I really do appreciate the support, Irish monk. And yeah, so looking at this, this is quite a change in what we were seeing before as far as the height in the chart, and it is you know, I don't know if it's part of the wind, if or like this thing was on the way up anyway, and I don't think the wind would have caused that in the readings. So it's always quite unique to take a look at that and wonder what the heck is going on. So first time we've actually seen this kind of a scenario, and I'm not sure how to put it together in my head yet. So we will do that. That's the most encouraging chart in Yonks. It is, you know, if we get that rocking up and down a little bit more, and I'm going to show you why I'm saying get that rocking up and down. We do have a lot of stuff that went on. I've got to go talk to you all tomorrow. Okay, Sharon, Roland, you take care. Have a nice day, and all the best to you. Okay, wanted to get on to the next ones, and of course that is the earthquake map, and this is where things get a little bit interesting. I am zoomed in down here by where our volcano is, Fuego del Fiol, and you see all of a sudden we have a massive cluster of little earthquakes and tremors that happened there. Those earthquakes locally generated, or could be picking up shaking from another volcano nearby, like Hekla or Grimsvatn or something. We don't know. Anyway, I'm going to zoom it out, and we can take a look at the whole area and just see what's going on. So we'll look at all of Iceland just for a second to kind of get a pretty good idea of what is happening. So we do have this one out here on the Reykjanes Ridge, and that is out in the water. Then our next trouble spot, of course, is right where we figured it should be if it was poising for an eruption. And of course there's some more, yeah, something is moving underground is right. And there's our swarm that's up to the north of Reykjavik, and then of course we have a little bit more stuff up here on the northern end. Let's get the northern end stuff out of the way first, and we will take a look and see how deep these are, and the size 2.5. Did I not click on that the right way? There we go. I can't read that. Oh, I'm still too far away, it says. There we go. There we go. 1.7, 9.2 kilometers down on that one. What is this guy here? Oh, maybe that other one is gone already. That's why we're not seeing it. 2.3, 9 kilometers down. So these are fairly deep when we're looking at them. 10 kilometers down. So I'm not going to worry about this area so much. And it is happening out there, and obviously they're fairly deep, so something's shifting in the ridge. We look at the other areas. We go in around Astja. We don't see anything happening there. We don't see any little swarms around the other guys over to the northeast of Astja. So things are fairly quiet there. Grimsvatn right here is fairly quiet as well, not seeing anything, and this Bardarbunga area also being very quiet. If we go down here where Katla lives, we don't see anything happening at Katla, and just over on the other side is where Hekla is. There it is. Hekla is right there. And we're not seeing anything happening at Hekla either, so makes you wonder what the heck is going on. And yeah, my mistake. I thought before I thought this was where Hekla was, but it's actually here. So pretty cool. I was close, so not very far away. You could see the one from the other. Anyway, if we zoom back out, we'll go back up to the other group up here and see how strong some of those were. Seeing a 2.9 right there, again, very shallow. Okay, 0.9 of a kilometer, so that's 900 meters down in the ground, and that is getting more shallow than what we had before. That one's 4.9 clicks down. It was a 1.1. Some of the other ones here, 16 kilometers down. That's getting way down. 5.3 clicks down. Then we had some more down here, and they might be a little shallower. 4.2 on the 1.4 magnitude, and this one 5.1 for the 1.1, and we'll have another peak here, 4.8 for this 1.2 magnitude. So all recent quakes, and then we've got some more stuff up top here. I'm just wondering if these are a little more shallow. No. 2.1 magnitude, 4 kilometers down, or 4.4. So it seems to be, oh, that one is 3 kilometers down, a little different. And this guy, 4.5 kilometers. So this seems to be the one that is of most concern, because it is only 900 meters down. And if that is indeed magma pushing up and through, we will find out in due course. So let's get down to the Reykjanes Peninsula, and that is this area, of course, the city of Reykjavik, and of course you got over here on the other side, Keflavik, the airport, and Keflavik town, Reykjanesbar, and Yardvik, if I said it right. And always have trouble with that one. And then we move down here, we see Grindavik, and this is where the Blue Lagoon and the power station are. So that's all cool. And we'll start with these guys on the outside here, just to get them out of the way. This is 2.9 kilometers down. It is a 1.9 that happened at 5:57 a.m. today, and it's interesting to see that it was there. Zoom back out. There's another one out here somewhere. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. He's right in town. And not the first one we've seen right in town, but first time I think I seen it trying to play basketball. 4.2 kilometers down, a 1.3 in magnitude. Pretty awesome, and that's right in town. And if we go look, and oh, it's right in the parking lot, of the basketball court. Interesting. Okay, let's move over to where this swarm action is, and that is right in this area. And of course, for those who are not familiar with this area, right here, this is Not Haggy, and this area over here is called Not Creaky. And if we zoom in a little bit, you can probably make out the parking lots if they have them. Yeah, this would be one of the parking lots here. And this is the poor farmer's house, as we called it. So that gives you a pretty good idea of where it is. And majority of it is just to the north of it, northwest a little bit. So let's look at some of them and take a look at the depths. This one, 3.2 kilometers for that 1.1 at 248. This, let's see, 3.2 kilometers as well. That was actually yesterday from 2335. And that was 3.2 kilometers down for that one. Come on, you can do it. This one from 0.27 and 4.7 kilometers down, 1 on the scale. Some of the other ones here are a little bit deeper, and I did look at some of them, and I thought, okay, what's going on here? And we'll just pop over these. These are 5 kilometers on average is what they are. And here they get a little bit more shallow, 2.6 kilometers down on that 1.6. And this one again, 5 kilometers down, It's almost like we got two areas in play underneath here, kind of similar to what we were seeing in La Palma almost. Oh, that one does not want to go. There we go, 5.2 kilometers down on that. But let's get to the bigger ones here. We had a 2.2, 3.5 kilometers down. Happened at actually yesterday at 23:34. And what's this other 2.4 here? 5 kilometers down, and makes you wonder what the heck is going on. So this one 2.3 kilometers down, a 1.1 at 2:45 a.m. So very interesting to see those different values in that area. And we move a little bit this way to the east, and 3.9 kilometers for that 1.1 from 2 a.m. This 1.6, 4.1 kilometers down, 1.4 here, 3.7 kilometers. So it seems that they have a little bit of a high spot underneath the big hill here. 2.8 kilometers, 2:08 a.m. And let's see what some of these other ones are. Again, from yesterday, so we'll leave that one. This one today, 4:34 a.m., 5.8 kilometers down for that 1.4. So it is definitely an interesting mix of depths, and some of it being more shallow than others as we move up. And this one is actually not quite in Geldingadara. That would be over a little bit more, but we look at that one, a 1 on the scale, and it is 2.7 kilometers down. Happened at 2:12 a.m. today. So that gives you what that swarm is doing, and those are all fairly deep as far as I can tell, and we're not seeing anything major there. But if that seismic chart is any indicator, that definitely, is telling us that there is something moving underneath there, and that we could possibly see some further action. Okay, Pablo Chavez, we don't need any of that in here, thank you. And anyway, okay, so I don't know what this is going to mean in the future, but we're certainly going to be taking a look at, well, we're going to keep looking at it because we always do, and it's kind of our baby there. So Iceland is interesting, and we definitely have these are those other quakes that we were seeing. So pretty cool. And let's see what else we got in the world. And so on those maps, actually, if we pop on the other one, you can see there was a couple more. They did have one here, let's see, happened at 1813 1, and that was 5.6 kilometers down. And this one, again, if you want to use this map instead, this came up at you can bring that up. Earthquake 2 is the one that this is what this is. So this is 0.6 kilometers down, only a 0.4 magnitude though, so something a little closer to the surface. This one 5.6 or 5 kilometers down, a 1.19, and right beside. Well, is that the same one? Yeah, that is the same one. There's the other 1.19 or 1.9. That one over there towards the Blue Lagoon, or in the antenna area where the towers are, 2.85 kilometers down, according to this one. And this, again, same thing with that. So pretty cool, unless this is a different one. There we go. And 0.95, about 3.7 kilometers down. So we do have something happening, but not seeing a heck of a lot. Of course, we went through that mess already, And as we've seen, there was nothing else on the other ones. We see a couple little ones here. I'm not too worried about them. 1.6 clicks down, 0.3, and then we have this 0.6, 4.4 kilometers down. So really not seeing a heck of a lot, but you know, there's kind of a line here. When you look at this, this is all fairly close, and of course that side is the North American plate, and then this side is the Eurasian plate. So they are being pulled apart, and stuff refilled in between slowly over time as things are happening. So that is Iceland for you in kind of a nutshell, as far as what we see for right now. And Scream is what? Oh, why is my screen stuck on the Rumble chart? Pfft, I clicked that, darn it. I tried. I had to give it, I clicked on there, didn't want to do it. So these are the other ones I was just looking at. This one here. And we click on it, 5.6 clicks down. This is Ragnar right there, our orange, or sorry, yellow triangle. And that, or is this, sorry, here. This one. Boy, am I off today. Redo, yep, you betcha, I have to. And so, my bad. That's my production team not paying attention. Oh, hang on, that's me. Anyway, it gives you the idea anyway where those are if we look at them. Again, this 0.0, that always throws me for a loop. 1.7 kilometers down though, so indicating some kind of movement. And here's that 1.9 we were talking about, 2.85 kilometers down at 12, just about 1 p.m. Iceland time almost. So anyway, hopefully that catches you back up there. Like I was saying, this kind of looks like we got something scooting in this area here, and not too much elsewhere. And then there's these two fresh ones out here, 0.6, 4.4 kilometers down, and then this 1.6 kilometers down for this 0.3. Just curious, how deep is that one? Yeah, and that's still the same range as those other ones that we looked at earlier. They're about 10 kilometers down. So we will leave that be. There is the entirety of Iceland, and again, if you guys want to bring that up, you can always do that. Oh, Mummy of Hamsters is in the house. And thank you, Kate. I see that 5-minute warning. Appreciate that. And let's see. Did I miss anybody else sneaking in here? Much better. Okay. DJ's got bees. One fish is buffering. Yona, welcome. Glad to have you. What? Never slow motion in Iceland, my hometown. No, they got scooters that go 45 kilometers an hour. They're crazy people there on the sidewalks. I'm kidding. Never got hit by any one of them scooters, even though they are going pretty fast down those sidewalks in Reykjavik. Yona, do you own a scooter? One of those two-wheeled ones? I'm just curious. What? Kim Raudenbush? Wow. Doc goofing up is like Christmas. It only comes once a year. Ah, Kim, I try to do it often. Oh, come on, Yona, you gotta go get a scooter. Get on one of them Zap units and send in a picture of what it looks like after you crashed. I mean, as you're going down the road. Oh, that would be great. Anyway, let's go over to some of our other volcanoes and see what we can see today, since we don't have a view of Ragnar. So We will pop over here, and you all know which one this is. Sakurajima. And somebody else mentioned yesterday that in addition to Sakurajima, they would also like to see if I could cover this other one, and I'll let you guys all guess what this other volcano is called. Come on, guess, quick, somebody guess. I'm sure you'll all come up with the same answer. No, Lucas, no, that's not Fuego. It is Mount Fuji, Silicon Avatar, welcome, as well as Sarah Miles actually got it first there, and that is awesome. What hill? Yeah, that hill. Oh, Lucas, you didn't need to retract it. It's all good. And yeah, it's Mount Fuji. So this way we get to have a peek at that one as well. That one hasn't erupted in a while. Thanks, Pavel P. But if it does, we're ready for it. We've got the camera lined up and we're watching it. So if it does happen to do that in my lifetime or yours, we'll be able to see it. Anyway, I thought I'd throw that in there and get it going. So, no, Cynthia, that was Mount Fuji, not Krakatoa. Krakatoa, they're not showing right now. It's Krakatoa went quiet again. So, that's all good, though. Speaking of other volcanoes, let's see what else we got. Ta'al. This is a Ta'al order. 1708 was the last time. Ask Irish Monk. Irish Monk, is that correct? 1708 for the last time Mount Fuji erupted? Or has it done anything since? Craig Thor, Krakatoa, why not? I don't know. I'm not Mother Nature. I'm not in charge. Yeah, Fuji is a beauty. Yeah, it is. Fuji is definitely a beauty. Somebody's telling me it's time for Pepsi. So I could leave it there, or we could go leave it here. I think I'm going to leave it in this next one. And of course, you all know where that is. And before we lose the daylight there, I figured we'll leave it there and let you watch the steaming at Yellowstone National Park. So for those good people who have joined us so far today, if you have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting that like button. We'd really appreciate that. And it does help out a whole bunch with the YouTube analytics. And it's always great when we get that support. Also, for those who have not yet hit that subscribe button, if you like what you're seeing and you feel we've earned it, by all means, yeah, we're going to talk about that Mars 2028 when we come back from the break. Don't spoil the fun. Don't spoil the fun. Anyway, yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider doing that. And if you do want to become a Lavalier member, one of our Lava Lover group here, you can certainly do that. There is a join button down beside the subscribe button. If you cannot see that join button on your device, there is also a link down in there for joining. And that is in the little blurb that is very close to the top of the description. And it has a link there telling you, and once you click on that, it'll take you to the joining page. So if you are inclined and you will want to help the channel out, you are more than welcome to give it a shot and do your thing. $2.99 a month Canadian is what we set it up as. I know it's different rates in different places as far as different monies or something, but that's where it's at. And hopefully, which one? Where did you? What do you mean page not found? That's weird. Silicone avatar. I don't know why that does it. I will paste that link in here again into the chat and see if we can go from there. So, anyway, we do see that on the screen doing its thing, and I am going to go take a break. So, enjoy the geysers while I'm on break, and I will be back. And then we are going to go to a couple of places, both in the United States. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. Didn't want to leave it too long here. And yes, Cynthia, I plan it that way. It erupts when I leave, of course. It's Murphy's Law. Siggy Ragnar, welcome Siggy. Glad to have you on board, and good to see you. Jack Snow also here. Gary Stoven, welcome you guys. Robert Dowdy, I think we got you. Ez is in the house. Good to see you there. Gura Medial, hope I said that right. Welcome. Paul Boone also here. Welcome. And I think there might have been a couple more that snuck in there, but we will see what we can do. And diehards at the geyser, you betcha they are, and looking for the good stuff. That was so interesting about Iceland. Glad you enjoyed it, Gura, and there is always more coming. So anyway, looking at what we see here, one of the things that I was thinking about before, and I'm going to work on, is I will get us a geyser map so we can better tell where these geysers actually are located. And I think that is very important if we're going to watch these things, because I'm not sure which one's which either. I've never been there, so we will look for that in the future, and see what we can do for all of you. So Kim Rowdenbush, it's true they make a lot of Canadian bacon in Ohio. Well, if they're making in Ohio, it's not Canadian bacon, it's bacon from elsewhere. And Siggy, poor Siggy, they took your cameras away from Ragnar, or they shut them off or something. I don't know why, but we're not seeing any more video from MBL or the other guys. So hopefully they'll get things turned back on. What must be a mistake? Something. Okay, I hope there's no mistakes. Weather has been really bad. Yeah, we were looking at that, Siggy. Weather there, 48 mile per hour winds. Not something that you want to take lightly. Canadian bacon, or style bacon. Craig Thor, well said. Cameras blew away? Possibly, DJ. What about maple syrup? Do they make that? You can get good maple syrup down in Buffalo, right? And it's all made in the USA. My clock is at the right time for England. Cool. So anyway, I did say we were going to go over and have a look at Hawaii, and we shall do that. And here is our first view of what Hawaii looked like in the wee hours of the morning. And this is at Kilauea, and we can see our little lava vent coming out here, and we know it's got a tube feeding this little pond, and that's the outflow. And we're going to refresh that one into a daytime picture, and that's what it looks like right now. Wow, did that lava ever drop? Look at the amount that it dropped in here. Hey, who took all the lava out? That is awesome. Well, it's not awesome, it's kind of, where'd the lava go? That level has dropped quite a bit since this morning. Let's see what we got. And again, this was a picture of this morning, and of course our good friends Two Pineapples and his lovely wife, they were over here on this other side at the viewing area, and they were filming this, and this was looking so awesome and so good. You know, I almost feel like I wanted to share that with you, but I couldn't up to a certain point, but we will. So, we will show you what it'll look like this morning. And anyway, this is the thermal image from this morning. Oh, I wanted to actually refresh this one and see what it looks like right now. Get back here. There, and boy, does it ever look like a cookie cutter ever took a chunk out of there. That really has dropped compared to what it was this morning. So quite a bit less lava in there. Another pause happening for weeks, 1 week on and a couple days off. Okay, so pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back to that thermal. So in the thermal, you can see it's actually fairly high right there. Let's redo it and see the thermal. Now you see how much it has dropped. Big difference in what we had there for lava. So that's kind of what we were looking at. But now here, thanks to 2 pineapples, and I think it was actually his wife that made the video. And here we go. And how come is that not working? We will click it there and click here and let you guys have a look at what that lava lake actually looked like. And this was shot live this morning, and compliments of 2 pineapples. So we really do enjoy it, and you see some of that wonderful bubbling lava going on. You can also get a little bit of an idea of the height difference from where it flows out into that little holding pond, and then it actually goes downhill into the other basin area. So this gives you a little bit more perspective of height, which is pretty cool. So great stuff. This looks awesome, and it's about let's see, we got what, 5 minute long video. So we'll let it play through and see how you guys like that. Pavel says this is very common for Kilauea. Lava might have found found a side channel or formed a side channel and took off. It might have gone over to the other volcano, Mauna Loa. No, Mauna Loa. Mauna Kea is the one with all the other things on it, telescopes. So Mauna Loa has been kind of interesting and active, but we'll let this bubble through, and then we'll have a quick peek at the earthquakes around there as well, and see if it's indicating any rumbles. Usually it's filling voids. And that is pretty interesting. Hopefully it does fill some of the voids. One of the things that we did check on, that lava that's coming out of there, the white hot stuff, is around 1170 degrees Celsius. I didn't do the conversion on it, so I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but somewhere around I think 2000 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly, give or take a little bit. So it is definitely worthy of having a peek at it and seeing that wonderful bubbling, churning lava. So this, I'm hoping, is going to fix everybody's lava needs for today. That way your fix is fixed up. Let's see what else we got going on here. I'm just trying to read. Bill made it in. Scott Hartman also made it in. Welcome, you guys. And let's see, Unsung Furball, welcome. Glad to have you back as well here. And I got Linda. Let's see. Oh, Kilauea is visiting her evil twin in Alaska. Oh boy, that could be Amy Lynn 666. It's cold here. Well, it's not cold where that volcano is. Actually, they were saying it was kind of cool. They were there in the wee hours of the morning. So we used to have the heat this morning. Okay, cool. No, warm. One of the two. Dang, no Irish monk blocked for me as well as Nightbot. What? Something is blocked? What's blocked? Anyway, these are the other shots. Little steamier there, and I'm not sure what else was going on, so looked pretty cool. And I didn't watch this whole thing all the way through, so I hope there's no surprises in here, something to scare me or something like that in the end. I watched, I think, about 2/3 of it, so, or just about the whole thing. It was pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, that's a beautiful shot in the end there. You can still see some stars and stuff, and these wonderful flows. So thank you kindly to Two Pineapples, and that's it for that video. One of the things I do want to point out when we're looking at that, I'm going to just put it on there, is whenever you're doing night video, it's always difficult to get 100% focus. And especially when you're looking over a hot lava bed. And there you go. 1170C is 2138F. Okay, that's pretty hot. Pamela Moncure, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see, did I miss anyone else while we're doing this? Google helps it. Helps, eh, Greg? Google. See how quick you can Google the answer. And that's pretty good. Times plus 32, yeah. Times 9.5 plus 32. Interesting. We'll have to keep that secret number in mind. Craig Thor, okay, okay. Anyway, let's zoom in. You see the chain of islands in Hawaii, of course, and the big island of Hawaii itself, and we are zooming in a little bit. And right here is our big cluster that we continue to see. The one thing I did see right here is a red spot. I want to see what that's doing. That is a 2.5 magnitude, 4.3 miles down, so that'd be about 7 kilometers roughly. And that's a little closer to Mauna Loa than it is to Kilauea. So just notice that there. Everything else over here, pretty normal. That swarming continues. Not that much activity out Loihi Seamound out here in the water. So if we go back in, we will have a quick peek back in here. And of course, here is the entirety of the crater or caldera for our wonderful Kilauea. And this is the pool down in the bottom. And then I'm not sure where the visitors actually go up here. It's pretty interesting though that they can get fairly close, and we like it. So anyway, that's where it is. You guys have options here by bringing up this Hawaii map is the link for this, and then there are 4 cameras here that you can look at, as well as seismometers, tilt meters, gas meters, and GPS, just so you can see whether this thing is moving somewhere. And lots of cameras use IR, autofocus. Hot lava might be extra challenging. Yeah, it is. That's the thing, because of the intensity, Pavel. it is very, very difficult to get a decent shot at it. And thanks One Fish for typing in Hawaii map. That brings up that link for you, and you guys can have a look at this on your own if you so desire. And again, all these little different sensors and stuff, it's worthy of checking them out. Some of them are working really well, and then you can get the data, whatever you need, off of them. So pretty cool. And let's zoom back out. I'm just trying to keep an eye on time here. And our next little tidbit is something slightly different, but it is also in the United States, since Hawaii is part of the U.S., and the next will be on the mainland of the United States, and that is a short video that I have here from USGS. And as soon as I find where the darn thing is, we will let that play. There is audio on here, so I will shut up while this is playing, and I'll actually turn off my microphone so we won't get any feedback. So anyway, here it goes.
In science, you seldom have an aha moment in which you get the definitive final answer. This is exactly what's happening and we're confident. We seldom get that moment. What you do is you collect information over time, you develop hypotheses, we get ever closer and closer. Today I'm here at Three Sisters in Central Oregon, and I'm here to install some monitoring equipment to keep track of something that's been going on for 25 years and still goes on today. Hi, my name is Dan Zarishin. I'm a geologist with the U.S. Geological Survey, and I'm here at Three Sisters today to install some GPS monitoring equipment that will tell us how much the ground is moving, not shaking with earthquakes, but moving ever so slowly, just a small fraction of an inch per year. Sometime in the mid-1990s, the area around Three Sisters started going up. And it was a very, very large area, more than 10 miles across, the center of it going up about 2 inches a year. Now I'm going to say that again. More than 10 miles across, center of it going up a little more than 2 inches a year. One thing that can cause that is magma moving around underground, or in particular, magma rising from greater depth in the earth up to a shallower depth, which forces the surface to move upward in a very broad bulge. And we suspected that might be what was going on. A colleague of mine used what was then a relatively new system that makes use of radar satellites orbiting the Earth. They take radar images of the Earth's surface. They go around some additional orbits. They take another radar image of the same surface. And by overlaying those and comparing them in a certain way, you can actually get a picture of how much the ground moved toward or away from the satellite, down to a fraction of an inch. It's revolutionary. It's incredible. And my colleague did that using images from the late 1990s, 1999, 2000, and what he saw was this big bulge, 10 miles across. And so the USGS, working with our partners in the Forest Service, installed a series of monitoring stations out here to keep track of the rate at which that bulge is growing. And we measure that in a variety of ways. We continue to use the radar satellite data to keep track of it, to give us the broad map. But then we put GPS stations out at specific locations, fixed to rock that's rigidly attached to the Earth, and we can measure very, very accurately how much that particular point has moved, more accurately than you can measure using the radar satellites. The radar satellites give you a picture of the entire bulge. Our GPS stations give us very, very accurate measurements of how much individual points have moved. And that's what we're doing here today.
Hi, today I'm here at Three Sisters and we are right near South Sister, which is right over there. And today I'm going to show you how we set up our GPS monitoring system in order to measure ground deformation. So we have a pin right here that is cemented into this lava flow. And then this is the antenna, and we're gonna have to set it to true north, but it just goes right in like this. And this is what receives the signals from the satellites in order to collect the data. This is the receiver, and this is what's going to store all the data that we collect over the next 2 months. And it is powered by 2 lithium-ion batteries that look like this. And we also have this antenna cable, which basically just connects the antenna under here, and it's going to go in through the box, through the side, and connect to the receiver. And then we also have a solar panel over here, which will face south, and that's just the backup in case the batteries run out of energy. Okay, so box right here.
We think
Okay, and that video is over, and that was pretty interesting. I hope you guys did enjoy that. So that gives you a little bit more insight right from the people who are doing it, and showing that it was you know, continuous. It's going to keep uplifting. We do have some magma under there, but who knows? So Siggy, welcome. What's the matter? You seem to be quiet. You got a number sign there. That's awful weird. Greater than number. Okay. Anyway, I hope that was pretty good. That was Professor HG, not set. Okay. Okay, we'll leave it at that, and I am going to take a look and see what other volcanoes are kicking right now. I did throw on the USGS map for earthquakes, just to kind of cover things up. But let's go around and see real quick. Now, technically that wasn't a break that I took, but it was kind of a break. And I do still have to do some lining up of other things here to get ourselves ready for our bacon seeds. So I do have to take a 2 or 3 minute break to be able to do that. And we'll do that right away. Just wanted to go around the volcanoes real quick and see what's going on. So we seen Sakurajima is quiet. Ta'al is still steaming like mad. And we know our wonderful one in Hawaii is doing its thing. And if we take a look at this shot, we can see Semeru as well as Merapi in the same screen here, and our friend Leo and Signabung, and they are all doing their thing. Signabung apparently is stuck again. It seems to be a slow camera. So let's see what's going on here. Somebody said something. I'm Ta'al and mad steamy LOL. Mad steamy. Okay, Cinnabon. Yeah. Yeah. And all cool. So I'm going to leave you on this screen for a couple of minutes, and when I get back, we will do some bacon seeds. So that will happen shortly. Keep smiling, play nice, and baby piggy. Yeah, that's what bacon seeds are. Okay, oh, somebody take care of Tori there, and we'll be good. And I'm getting my bacon seeds lined up, and I gotta just see where we're at here, because I have so many other files in here. I tried to fix things up, and hopefully oh, I see what I forgot to do. All right, we will do this. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go away. Okay, I think we're good to continue here, and let's flip it over. So you do all just remember Rambo Piggy from just not too very long ago, and that we had that in there. And I just wanted to show you that they did actually have another version of that, and that is this one. So just thought I'd throw that in there. That was sent in by Piggy as well, and looks pretty cool. So that's awesome. But let's get into some bacon seeds, and there you go. Here's our first wonderful oinker, and he's enjoying a black tub day. So pretty cool. And of course cuteness increases as they go along. And here's our next fella. He's in his backyard doing some lawn mowing or whatever. I don't know if that's a tooth sticking out or if that's a tongue, but he looks kind of cute, don't you think? Pretty awesome if you ask me. Okay, so yeah, he might be sneaking. And cuteness increases. There you go. Here's a neat little guy, and he looks like he's about to get into the camera there. And they're looking right at you, though. You know, that's the amazing part. They look right into the camera, which is pretty cool. So awesome. And let's carry on with the next one, and that are these little guys. And they are indeed seeds, and very, very cute. I do like that. What amazes me is that they put them all there in a group like that, and then they don't run away. They like being together and in a huddle, if you will. So look deep into my eyes. Yes. Find land, keep a few pigs as pets. Yep. Pigs. The thing is, these pigs, a lot of these are micro pigs, so they're a little bit different. They're actually pets, is what they are, rather than food. So we always look at it that way. And of course, as we mentioned, we want to bring cuteness up in intensity, and this is the cutest one of the bunch. And that looks pretty, and gives you the awe moment, right? So we like it, and all cool. So this is really, really nice, and thank you again, Piggy, for sending those in. You do a wonderful job with those. Yeah, hair clips, all kinds of things, and I don't know what the heck is going on. That's a monster behind it. It might be scared and looking at it. So pretty cool. We like it, and we will keep going with it. And of course, the other one, for those who missed it earlier, this is Rambo Piggy coming out of the crater and about to get you. So there it is. So thanks, Trev, for putting that one together. That's awesome, and you done a wonderful job. So cute. Okay, let's carry on with, let's get rid of that, and there, we'll leave it on the cuteness. And I am going to try to see if we can find a volcano of some sort. And by the way, Piggy is had physio today, so she's not in so much today. Sorry, had physio today, had to take big painkillers, and fell asleep on and off with discomfort. Just woke up-ish. Will be in the background for test of show, or probably rest of show. Not a worry, Piggy. And thank you very kindly for doing what you do, and we do appreciate you a whole bunch. So not a worry, and take the time you need. Anyway, Popocatépetl, when we're looking at it from either side, the tip is in the clouds, so we're not seeing a heck of a lot. Unfortunately, our view of Fuego is not viewable today, but since we did talk about Fuego, I do want to bring that up, and I am doing a split screen here, and we will see if we can load that real quick and get you some interesting stuff from this morning. Early this morning, Fuego was quite active, and I thought, yeah, we better record that. So I did. In addition to having Hawaii lava, you also have a bunch of lava from earlier, and that is, let's see if we get these on the screen, and I actually have two separate files that we can look at, and I will get these set in mere seconds, and open, and there we go. Okay, so this, and again, you gotta remember, Fuego is not the best video because of the issues that they're having once in a while, but we did capture a few of the larger outbursts. This was at 5:10 a.m. Guatemala time, and we seen some fairly nice lava ejections, and looked pretty awesome. I'm not sure how long this particular one was. Let's see. Okay, this video is about 5 or 6 minutes. Then the other one is probably about the same length. Fuego definitely moving a lot of material out, and I did stop it a couple times in here, so if you see the clock jump ahead by a little bit more than it should, that's why. Just so you know. Madcap Martin also made it in. Welcome, Madcap. Long time no see. Good to have you back on board. And nice that you're here. Dr. Fox, it's a huge mountain. That is some serious ejection. It is. Look at that. That is just wow. Okay, and this is why I wanted to record it. And this is... it's pretty awesome because that stream is offline right now, and I just thought, yeah, we need this. So that was a pretty decent blast right there. So nice. I've seen a few UFOs. Yeah, if they're trying to suck up the lava, sure. Unfortunately, they still have some clouds in the area. Every time you see it getting a little bit brighter in the screen there, that's actually cloud moving by. So that's what's happening. But that is quite a bit of ejecta, and this is within the 2 minutes that it's been running, and that is a lot of material coming out. So hey, what's that funny smell? I smell something funny. What's that funny smell? Welcome. And Nancy Buchanan also here. Welcome as well. And no, you're not the funny smell, Nancy. What's that funny smell is that? What's that funny smell? What? No, Paulzilla, we don't need to hear that. What? That would work. Alien. No aliens here. Anyway, that continued to roll down the hill, and of course, it had a few more fairly... yeah, we will get to SO2s in a bit. Pavel, we do have that map up and refreshed, so anyway, you watch this thing and it just keeps going and going and going, and you know, it's almost like it's throwing a fit at certain points in time. So, you know, even though it's not the best quality of video, it is indicating what's going on though, and a lot of lava material is coming out and going down the hill. I mean, that smell was SO2. Oh no, what's that funny smell is what's that funny smell. SO2, yeah, it could be SO2 that we're smelling. So hopefully, anyway, what's that funny smell? I hope you're not putting SO2 in here. Impressive, very impressive. Yeah, it is. Actually, it is pretty cool to see how this thing really blows off. And honestly, that wasn't the biggest ones that we captured. That's in the second video. So I thought that was pretty cool. This one pops a few more times in this one, and then we'll see what the other one is like. Blue Moon also in the house. So welcome. Glad to have you on board. And Paulzilla, you actually made it. Yay. Tim Wasson, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Did sulfur fumes to list smell number 384. Okay, it's on the list of 384. I don't want to know what that list smell, what else has, what's on that list. Never mind. Welcome, Ristarum. Oh, what's that funny smell? Anyway, so we are indeed watching. Tim Watson, the doc found actual lava tonight. Yeah, I did. We had lots of lava. We showed some Kilauea lava, and we've got Fuego lava. So we do have a couple places that have lava. Unfortunately, we don't have enough lava yet. So, okay, this thing is still ticking. While that's ticking, I am going to throw in a little blurb. Here's another one of the ejections that we see. And it is just, and you notice the time popped ahead a little bit on that one, so I had stopped it for a while, from just paused it. But that looks pretty awesome too. Nice mushroom cloud going up and coating the top of the cone, and looks really cool. Anyway, for those people who are new to the stream, or who have not yet joined up and become a lavalier, that is our members group that helps out and supports the channel. It's $2.99 a month is what we have it set for, and of course it's down below beside your subscribe button. And if you don't happen to see it there, there is a link in the description that tells you how to do that, and that kind of stuff. But I also have a link that if you haven't got it, I'm going to paste that link into the chat. So I'm just going to entitle it join, and put that link in there so you can actually see it if you are so inclined. Okay, and I think that was the end of that video, and I will now turn on the other video. This one was slightly later, not by much, but just a little. And it too showed quite a bit of that activity. Very, very fiery and large ejections. This one was at about 5:50 a.m. Guatemala time. Dr. Fox, there is ash coming from Semisopo. Yeah, okay. Right now, volcano ash is just lava that was erupted so hard it turned to dust. Yeah, another one bites the dust. And anyway, we're going to show this here, and then once we get done with this one, I will take a break, and then we will come back for the last half hour and kind of wrap things up, so we can chit-chat a little bit about what might happen in Iceland and what may happen elsewhere. So hopefully things will work out, and that we will get some kind of a nice volcano somewhere that isn't going to endanger people or anything like that when it pops, and we can watch some lava. Keeping fingers crossed, you know. So, DJ, what are you deleting? Oh, who is that? What is that? Oh, I see. I see what you was deleting. Not a worry. Okay. Anyway, this thing, it kept on going. As you can see, it was lit up pretty darn good at the top and again, this is almost an hour straight that it was doing these ejections. So definitely active as far as I'm concerned, you know. So this volcano, it'd be worthy of getting a prize of, hey, you're one of the mean ones out there, doing what you're supposed to, throwing up a bunch of stuff. There's another big blast, and that is one of the ones that we really wanted to see. And you see how much material has come out of that. So that's one shot. So wow, you know, that is pretty heavy duty. And that covered the entire top of the cone with material. That is I recorded it this morning, yes. So yeah, Sarah Miles, that's exactly what I was thinking of when I seen it. a glitter bomb, and boom, you know. And it's literally like fireworks when you're watching this thing. I would love to see it in color though, and that's something that would be awesome, I think. Really, really cool. So that ring for stopping in what? Oh, thanks, Ring, for stopping in. All right, Ring. Oh, RNG. Hey guys, welcome, RNG. Glad to have you on board. And let's see. They should rename it to Blowigo. Yeah, Blowigo. I don't know. Fuego is a good catch, Dr. Fox. Thanks, Craig Thor. And yeah, Fuego is always, from what I understood, it's always been like this. It's, you know, there. That's the end of that video. So, it's kind of neat to see that, but I don't know. I like it. Very, very interesting to see things blow like that. Anyway, let's see what else we can find here. Oh, they moved my things around again. There's Merapi, and let's click on the other one here where we can see multiple volcanoes in one shot. Of course, Semeru up on the top left, Merapi bottom left, and we got Sinabung on the top right, hiding in the clouds, and that clock is still stuck at 1:36 a.m., which is not what it is supposed to be, but they have some technical difficulty. And of course our friend Leo, as we call him, is still continuing to do what he loves to do best. No worries, Piggy. You should be hiding and resting in your sty. Zilla, not good, but nothing sleep won't cure. Okay, Piggy, I hope you do get some sleep, and that would be really, really nice. Back to lurking. Okay. Yeah, doctor's orders. Lurk. Okay. That will make you feel better. And yeah, take care of that. Take care of that leg. The trotters are important. How many members do I have now? And I wanted to actually double check and see to confirm. And we have 52 members in total. And I will run the members list here before the end of the stream on one of our other shots here, so that way everybody in the members list gets listed there, and we are all good. Kate putting up 2 Pepsis, and I think we are getting close to that break time. Wow, that's great. And yeah, 52 members is absolutely fantastic. Would love to see a bunch more jump in there. So again, if you haven't done so already, please do consider becoming a lavalier, a member, and we would really, really appreciate that. So the join link is what I'm going to put into the channel right now. So if you want to join and become a lavalier and one of our lava lovers here, you don't have to, but if you do want to support, you certainly can. It is not within everyone's means or abilities, so please consider that for yourselves. And anyway, while we're on that spiel, if you are here and you're enjoying it and you haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider hitting the like button, and it really does help out with our YouTube analytics. Pin it! Pin it to win it. We can pin it. Okay, I pinned it. That way people won't hunt it. Alright, it's pinned. And, alright, let's see. Our buddy Leo there is puffing. Yep, our buddy Leo was puffing. And we see some dirty clouds coming out of it. And that is pretty cool. And we'll see how that continues in the future. So it seems that like we're almost going from it was Kilauea, then Kilauea died out, then Marapi, which is to the east, then it kind of calmed down. Semeru didn't really pick up that much, but now further east is where Leo is, and it is now picking up. So I'm wondering what the heck is going on there. Have we got a wave or something happening? And Craig Thor, no Alaska cams. No, there aren't major cams, but we do have some stills. We'll put those up after I come back from the break, and we will go from there. I got to try to fix the other screen up here to see how that goes, and that's some lovely volcanic ash, Dr. Fox. Yeah, it certainly is. And on those good notes, I think we will consider doing the break thing. So if you guys do want to sign up and become a member, you certainly can. The link is posted up top in the chat there, and it is pinned. It's that blue link, and it is up to you, of course. And again, please do hit that like button. It really does help out. And that's the biggest help that we look for is you guys hitting that button. All right, I'm seeing more Pepsis and a couple snouts being bopped at me here, so I better consider doing that break. And I will leave you on this screen. And then when we come back, we will take a trip up to Alaska and see what those pictures look like, and hopefully we'll have something nice there. So on that friendly note, keep smiling, don't do anything evil or bad, or food fights, okay, but clean up after yourselves. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where it was actually a lovely day, and I will be back. Okay, I am back. Jack Snow Sleepy. Oh, so Snow isn't really your last name, it's Sleepy? Jack Sleepy? Okay, no worries. And let's see. Oh, I got another video thrown at me here, and okay, something funny as well from Piggy for tomorrow. Thank you, Piggy, if you're still listening. And I just want to see what this other one is here. I'm just gonna make sure I open it in the right spot so we don't get blasted out. And of course it's got commercials. La Palma erupts again. What? Uh-oh. Okay, this is interesting, and I think we may want to watch this. So give me a second, and oh, hang on. Okay, something is not right here with what they're saying. I gotta check this out here for a second. Give me a second or two to read through this. Okay, this is not correct. Okay, somebody is saying La Palma erupted again. As of January 28th is when they posted this, but they say terrible February 7th, La Palma volcano erupts again. Spain issue is disaster, devastating eruption warning. And I'm not sure what this is. This is on by U.S. Federation Forces is what the channel is called. And I'm going to put this link in the chat, but I am not going to play this video because it has their labeling all over it, on top of everything. And it looks more like fear-mongering rather than actual stuff happening. We will check into it though. So this is the link, and thank you for sending that link in, but I'm not sure if this is proper. I'll have to do some more research on it. So that link that I just dropped in the chat, and I will do that several times here just so you guys can see it easily. You can have a look at that and make of it what you will. But for right now, to me, it looks like somebody is throwing in fear-mongering and stuff, trying to get headlines. And because this is not what I had heard. So they're saying that La Palma is erupting again. This was a video from the 28th of January, but they put down the date of February 7th that it's erupting again. So it doesn't make sense. How can they predict from the 28th to the 7th? It just makes no sense. So fake news. Yep, DJ, I think we're right. And but thanks for sending that. The tsunami idiots have crawled out from under the block. They were on. Yeah, apparently, Colin. It seems that way. Anyway, there were some new people that popped into the channel here as well, or some returning visitors I didn't mention earlier. We got Bill. I'm just trying to see who else. We got Madcap Martin, Mars 20, La Palma, what's crocs again? Yeah, apparently. Yeah, there's crocodiles there. Johnny Kraken, welcome. We're patient. Thank you, and welcome back. Good to see you. Epididdy Mouse also made it in. Good to see you, as well as John Dean. If you haven't left already from the looks of things. Lisa W. also here, and hopefully I've got most of you now. And yeah, I think I do. Anyhow, welcome everyone. Glad to have the rest of you on board here too. So it is pretty awesome. Anyway, yeah, as far as that other video, I think that might be partially fear-mongering because it, like I say, the published date was on the 28th of January, and they're saying that the 7th is of February is when it erupted, so it doesn't make any sense to me at all as far as the title is concerned. It's, you know, something foolish in that sense, but nevertheless, that's out there, you guys. So that's what we have to look at, and you know, I was looking at the video that they're actually showing. They're showing old data, and there's nothing new at all in there. So that's what it is. It's just somebody trying to get ratings, and well, good luck to them, I guess. So anyhow, we will leave it as that for that thing, and let's see if we can, I never did get a chance to, I was too busy looking at that, trying to get things working. Fake news scam, yep, EC, you bet, and there happens to be a lot of that, and we have to take it all with a grain of salt sometimes. Pistol Pete, welcome. Good to see you, neighbor. And Alaska, yeah, that's what I was trying to do, is get to Alaska, and I keep getting sidetracked. Where's my Alaska stuff? Alaska, here we go. Videos, and let's see if I can find where I left Alaska. And come on, split screen. There we go. John Kraken, that's okay, Dr. Fox, it's been a while. I think Siggy Ragnar's rock in Iceland was the last time I was here. Yeah, likely there, Johnny. So glad that you're on board, and got it back to volcanoes. You bet. Trev T, that's because it's the Nightbot. He uses the whole pizza. Okay, not just part of it. Julie B, oh, welcome, glad you popped in. I'm hunting for stuff right now, so be patient, and I'm sure I will figure out where the heck I left it. Alright. I know I have it here somewhere. That's not it. That's not it. That looks awful lot like Hunga Tunga, not where I'm supposed to be. Alright, so let me do a quick capture, and we will see what we can do here. And hopefully things will turn out as we do that. So we'll get that in the center roughly. There we go. And we will pop that live, and then we will look at all the pictures together. So there's our alien artifacts up in the sky with some red dots over here, and we're going to play this. And these are still cams, by the way, so we're only going to see a little bit. We see nothing in that shot, current image, is this one here, and you can see the cloud in the background, so we're not seeing a darn thing, and it is unfortunate, but that is the way it is. And of course this one was the Great Sitkins, and if we go over to the other one, this one is our semi setu, if you want to call it that. Anyway, a little bit of a gray sky there. Let's just shoot through that and see what we end up with. And as it goes into the daylight hours, it only takes a picture every so often. You can see some of that stuff going through there. There you actually could see the volcano, and but not in the current pictures, so we will back it up there. There you can see it, and that's our snowcano with a little less snow on it, and definitely throwing out some ash, and though at least 3 pictures of it showing that, so pretty cool. So that is up in Alaska, and that guy is definitely continuing to throw out material, and we do like that. So pretty awesome, pretty cool, and let's try to go back to something reasonable here. I still want to fix up my other screen real quick and see if we can do that. So I wish they'd upgrade that Cinnabon. That would be really nice. But you know, it is the way it is. We got to live with what we've got. So, oh, okay, I see what they did there. And let's see if we go down and, oh, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh. Okay, those will work. And yeah, so we'll pop over to Merapi by itself there and kind of have a look real quick. So that's what Merapi looks like with the closer up views, 2 of them anyway, and nice and green, and you can see the slides of that lava coming down, you know, in the past on that mountain. So that whole mountain has been, the vegetation has been taken off the sides where we have the traveling stuff coming out. So pretty awesome to see. Craig Thor, good night, take care, and be good. Somebody's getting coffee. Yeah, I'll take one too. And I've got my own coffee creamer here. Hazelnut International Delight, works good. And let's see, what else we got happening. I think that's just about it. I'm out of stuff, guys. And we got 12 minutes to go. Oh, we want to go look at weather. That's what we wanted to go look at. Let's go over there, have a look at the weather maps and our SO2 map. So we did have the weather map up first, so we'll have a quick peek around the world. And as you can see, Western Canada and North America is getting pretty warm, a little bit better today. And even Iceland has got some hot spots around it, but they're very, very windy. Now this is something we wanted to look at. You see how rapidly these lines are moving and what's going on there. Let's see what our wind speeds are. And of course, this is 10 meters above the ground. Why is that thing there? Okay, so if we zoom in and kind of get a gist of what's happening, kilometers per hour. Oh wow, 60, 70 kilometers per hour on the Reykjanes Peninsula. 90 to 100, this is, whoa, you know, that's 60 miles an hour almost, right in that area. So this is right over top of What the heck is volcano is that? Ketla. That's right over Ketla. So going that fast. Hope Ketla doesn't blow away. Dr. Fox, it will rain in Ireland. We will take a look at that right away. And of course, here's that shearing front and everything going into the bowl. And boy, they got some, holy mackerel, 120 kilometers an hour. That is awesome. You guys are in for some wind, some really, really bad wind. I never knew it got that high over there, but so yeah, Greenland and Iceland area going to get some trouble. And let's see, let's zoom in here, and look at that. We got pretty windy there too. You guys better put some rocks in your socks if you want to stay from blown away. Rain, let's see what we got for precipitation. And yeah, I can see that. You probably got some rain happening there, and in some spots heavier than others. And looks like 8.1 in some spots, 8.4 millimeters per 3 hours. Here 5-6 millimeters per 3 hours. So quite a bit of material coming down. And if we pop back over to temperature, at least you're not really, really cold temp wise, and still all right. A quick look at Germany and those areas. Germany is a little bit more passive, a little slower wind speeds. When we get down to Italy and Greece, across the Mediterranean, we've got quite a bit of wind happening, and Piggy better stay inside or she's going to blow away. And of course, if we zoom into Kos, there's Kos right there, and let's just see what the wind speed is. Well, it's not that bad. 25 kilometers an hour on the one end, and 26, 28 on the other. Piggy's in the middle, and get it, Piggy in the middle. 21 kilometers an hour at Piggy's house. So gives you a pretty good idea of what it's like there. Let's just take a look at precipitation for that area, and it doesn't look like there's a lot going on there. Might get some sprinkles from the looks of things. And it looks like we got warmer air pushing into Turkey anyway. There's still, wow, they're still getting more snow up top here. That is just awesome, and just a massive amount this year. Even up here, quite a bit of snow. Budapest and those places looking like they're getting nailed. And yeah, it looks like Poland, some of it. Okay, we'll leave it alone. I don't want that snow. Anyway, back to temperatures. La Palma, looking at what's going on here, 15 degrees, 19 degrees, 20 degrees. So we like it. Of course, that is at nighttime for them. And if we zoom out a little bit, you can see most of the heat is from about Mexico on downward. And even here, you're seeing some of the very, very cold temperatures. And that's actually getting pretty close to the equator here. You know, I'm surprised that is that cold in that area. I'm not sure where the actual equator is. Does it show it on this map? No. But yeah, just imagine minus 30 at the equator. Not good for me. Anyway, we see what's going on. We do have a couple of storms out by Fiji. There seems to be this nasty one there, and then again we still have this one that has been really bombarding Madagascar and the southeastern coast of Africa. So doing pretty bad. Rio de Janeiro looking lovely right now. Yeah, Rio, and Rio would be somewhere right around here. Yeah, 24 degrees Celsius, 25. and some light winds. We'll see what the precipitation looks like. So if you're looking for your vacation spot, nope, don't go to Rio de Janeiro. Not right now. You've got some nasty thunderstorms right on top of you. So, yeah, temperature's okay, but don't go to Rio. At least not with your umbrella, because you're going to get hit by lightning. And we'll zoom out of that a little bit. And again, looking down map-wise, you can see those storms, and it's not good. Lots of rain and funneling into these areas. Pretty nasty when you get right down to it, but they probably need the water too, so I'm not going to complain too much. Just hope the storms aren't too intense. South of Japan here we got one too. Not too bad. Snow in northern parts of Japan, which is kind of neat. And I did want to look at stuff for out here, but I'm more interested in the SO2 map for that area. So let's switch over to that, and we're going to have a look and see what's going on. As far as, yeah, Aussie looking dry, it was. We're going to look here and just go around and see. So North America, again, you can kind of see where Edmonton is there, throwing out a bunch of dirty gas. Stuff coming up from Hawaii also going there. I'm not sure what that's from. That might be partially from Kilauea. Not sure how come here we have so much on the California coast, San Jose area. That's interesting. All of a sudden we have very large amounts of SO2 there. We can understand this one. This is Mexico City, of course. And as we get down here, Guatemala, that will be where Fuego is. And just south of Mexico City, we have Popocatépetl. Epididymus must have too many things open. Okay, having monstrous latency issues, hard to deal with, so I'll catch up to you next time. Thanks. Okay, no worries, Epididymus, and hopefully things are working for you. So, anyway, looking at this could also handle San Jose down here in Costa Rica. That could be a volcano-related issue as well. And we don't see a heck of a lot coming off of the Galapagos Islands, and of course Wolf volcano right on the end here, which is considered active, and it doesn't look too bad. We do see some off-gassing from it, but not a heck of a lot. If we're zooming in here a little bit, we do see a little bit right there on the northern end of New Zealand, but not sure what's going on. And then of course we get out here, we do see some more off-gassing in the Hunga Tonga area, and of course whenever we see that, we know that there is something happening. So that is an underwater eruption, so they're probably noticing some boiling of the material coming out of the water. We'll have to find out if there are any updates. Don't know if they have fixed the internet lines and going out there yet. Hopefully they have, and we will get some other news. And of course Vanuatu still doing its thing, so it's throwing a little bit of stuff into the air. And of course if we get into Indonesia, and we know Krakatoa is over here, Jakarta of course making its own mess. And then we get down to this end, we somewhere around here is where Semeru is, as well as the other one, Merapi. That's the one I'm looking for. And then not 100% sure where our Lu was, but he's down there somewhere too. We'll have to look on the other map right away. But that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on pollution-wise, and it's not as bad as it could be. We do see this going in here, so Utah and Nevada are not faring as well. They're getting some SO2 gas, so stay inside. Air quality not so good. And on that note, let's pop back around to see what we can see with our volcanoes. And I know Fuego is still not online. Popocatépetl is not doing much better. And let's see. Kamchatka. Yeah, I don't have any feeds for Kamchatka, Pavel P. Anyway, Merapi. That's what we're looking at there. And Merapi is putting on a hat, wrapping itself up, as always, and looks pretty awesome. And when we look at this particular picture, it doesn't show Merapi too well on the bottom left-hand side, but it does show Semeru top right, top left, and of course our Leo down on the bottom right-hand side. So that's what we're seeing there. And Kamchatka. Oh, well, yeah, Kamchatka. One is Kamchatka. Actually, they call both of them the same thing in that area for some reason. Anyway, yeah, we did check on that up there. Let's go back over to Japan, and we're pretty much at the end of the stream here for today anyway. And this is our Sakurajima in Japan, and it is all quiet. And if we get onto that picture, we can change that one over, and we can also see Mount Fuji in this particular shot. And of course Mount Fuji is all quiet as well, and I see it is trying to build some lenticular clouds up at the top here, which is kind of neat if you're looking at that. So up in this area it almost looks like it anyway. So no, that's not a UFO sitting on top. It's not docked there. It is a lenticular cloud. So pretty cool. And I think we're just about out of stuff for tonight. I think I'm gonna pop it onto this one here, and we all know where this is, and that is Yellowstone National Park. By the way, Stromboli is offline, and Etna is full of fog. So Etna looks just as bad as Fuego did. So that's where we're at. The Russian government copyrights everything they produce about the volcano at Kamchatka. So Dr. Fox can't use any of it. And yeah, I don't want to get nailed for using things. Anyway, we do see moonlight there shining in Yellowstone Park, which is pretty cool. Too bad the picture is so grainy, but the light that you do see on the ground and the shadows are all caused by moonlight. And I think we will almost leave it there. Maybe we'll leave our departing shot with wonderful Iceland, though, because we love that place so much. And it is such a nice picture. And that is Reykjavik, and the capital city of Iceland. So on that note, I think it is time for me to pack it up for tonight. I thank everyone for being here. For those good people who have not yet hit that like button, please help us out and do the big favor here. It really does help out if you guys hit that button, and helps with the ratings. And I would really, really appreciate you guys doing that. So If you haven't hit it yet, by all means do so. Also, just a quick reminder, if you have not yet subscribed, we can see SO2. Do they have that copyrighted? Oh, well, we can go look at that real quick. They shouldn't have SO2 copyrighted. If they do, we're in trouble. Let's just take a quick peek, and then we're going to shut her down. But yeah, if we get up there, we do know. Oh, hang on, I'm moving the wrong screen. What are you guys doing that for? Get back there. I want to go to that one. There we go. So if you're looking at it, yeah, you can see that there is SO2 emissions coming from those volcanoes. So if that's what you wanted to know. And no doubt about it. And when we zoom out, you can see that it's twirling up and down, some of it coming back around. And not sure if that's what's going over here to North America as well. So hopefully that helps you out there, Pavel. And I'm going to put it back to the other one and finish off with what I was saying. So for those who haven't hit the like button, please do consider that and help us out that way. Also, for those good people who haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and we will do that kind of thing. 2 pineapples, huge mahalo, Dr. Fox. Appreciate your support. Aloha. And yeah, thank you, 2 pineapples, and that was awesome video for today. Really do appreciate it. So if any of you want to pop over, 2 pineapples is pretty easy to find, but if you want the link, I did put a shortcut in there, TWO and then P. That'll bring up 2 links, or 2 pineapples link, and you guys can always peruse over there and see what he's got on his channel. So on that note, please be good, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and thank you again for being here on our Monday stream. Mondays are usually a little lighter, so I'm not too panicky. Thank you kindly for the wonderful support from Irish Monk, as well as all of our other members who have joined, and I will play that list through. And this is a list of our wonderful members, and I thank each and every one of you for being part of our Lava family, and it is great to have all of you in there. If I missed anybody on that list, I'm still working on it, so I think I might be a name or 2 short. I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep going over it and see who I missed. Eventually I'll get to the bottom of the matter, and then somebody else will come along and join up and mess me up again. But anyway, that's our wonderful lavaliers. So thank you, everyone, and glad to have you on board. And thank you, Oz. And I'm still working on that submarine thing, Oz. I tried it and it didn't quite work out for me. So we're going to have to see what else I can do. It's the wrong size. So hard to find a submarine that fits in the right square and still looks good. So anyhow, thank you, everyone, and I will turn that off as soon as it's done playing through one more time here, and I am then going to say goodnight to all of you. So there, we shut that off. I shut it off. Come on, there. All right, it's off now. So thank you, everyone, for being here, and glad you guys all managed to make it through. And do it, Doc. Yeah, I'm gonna, Oz. I'm gonna. And take care, everyone. Really, really do appreciate all of you being here. And of course, it's you that makes the stream. And thank you to each and every one of you. On that friendly note, hopefully we will see all of you tomorrow on Tuesday. And I guess those are the green names. Yes, Johnny Kraken, that's correct. And those were the green ones. And that's just a little extra shout out that you give them just because they're members. Okay, take care all the best to you, and we will see you all tomorrow. So for tonight, please tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and we will see everyone tomorrow. Take care, good night, and stay safe. Oink oink.